Muslims celebrating Valentine's Day? Really? Let's take a look. The first part of Valentine's Day that doesn't make sense for Muslims is that it's just the one day that you're going to go out of your way to give your husband or your wife a gift, show them that you love them. This is something that should be practiced all year long if you're sincere. Next thing we'll look at is Valentine's. Where does this word come from? There was actually a priest in the time of the Roman legions who didn't want the people to go without being married. The Roman legions were supposed to not be married because it would make them better warriors and not want to go home so bad. So this priest, Saint Valentine, he would used to do marriages for people so that they could be together in a way that God was pleased with. And you know what the Romans did? They killed him. So the day that they killed him on was February 14th. But the middle of February was also a pagan festival, and this is what my sister was alluding to in her video, the Lupercalia, the wolf festival. This is a festival of fertility, and it was trying to pair random men and women together so that they could conceive a child. Everybody's name would go into a big container, and they would pick out a man's name and a woman's name, and they would be encouraged to do fahisha and do things together that only husband and wife should be doing. Lupercalia was also a time of great nakedness and partying. So there was drugs involved, there was drinking involved, and there was nakedness. Now, you wonder why in February people were supposed to be being intimate, because on December 25th, they needed babies to sacrifice for that festival. Sure, the holiday has been commercialized now, and there are a lot of sales of chocolates and cards and flowers and all this other kind of stuff. But the basic thing remains that this holiday is to encourage people who are not married to get together. It is definitely not something that's encouraged for people who are already married, older people. It is for young people to establish relationships just as it was in the time of the pagan Romans. So I hope you all don't need a fatwa to tell you whether or not you should celebrate this holiday. Leave it alone for the sake of Allah. Give gifts and love each other. This is a beautiful hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. This should be happening all the time, and we should not be encouraging people to establish relationships outside of marriage. These things are obvious, but for some reason we get wrapped up in the culture, and we get wrapped up on all the, the beautiful things that are for sale. If we want Allah to be pleased with us, then we're going to reject this holiday, and we're going to advise each other against it.